vous, un câlin entre deux mains.
All right, guys. Let's get this show on the road. What's going on, everybody? Let me just tell Twitter. All right. Guys, stream good? Everything good? Can you guys hear me fine? Is the music too loud? Like, is everything good? Just confirm for me, please. Clear? Everything good? All right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm gonna wait just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go over like a little top-down analysis. Just so there's like a few more people in here. What's up, AKV? My guy. I love seeing familiar faces in here, man. Evelyn, Mauricio. What's going on, guys? Give it like, honestly, like a minute or two. Yo, no face cam today because I look like a chipmunk because of this wisdom teeth. So you guys are gonna have to do with just the chart, all right? You gotta make do. But all right, so overall, I really don't have a hard bias going into this because, I mean, I was looking for this low for FOMC. We got it before FOMC. So now we have this, right? This fair value gap, daily fair value gap, which lies within the -2, -2.5. So this is what we're anticipating now. The -2 and -2.5. This standard deviation, this daily standard deviation. Or actually, this is a 4-hour. Yeah, 4-hour standard deviation. We're looking for this down here. Now, as far as where can this reject from, right? That's important. All we have here really is this order block plus this 1-hour fair value gap, which I expect and anticipate to hold here. All right. That's really all we have. There's nothing else within here. So this 1-hour fair value gap's got to hold. All right. We go a little lower. We have this 5-minute order block. We are rejecting from a 2-minute or even a 1-minute breaker, as you can see. Breaker right there, currently rejecting within the 120 to 140 macro, right? 120 to 140 macro to go lower. That's what we're doing currently. So, I don't know, we'll see. I mean, it's kind of obviously nothing really matters here at this point. We gotta wait for this 2 o'clock to open. What's NQ's relationship to SPX? SPX is ES, so they move similarly. Chance we clear those lowers liquidity. Low resistance highs before going lower. Oh, these? I mean, I'm not saying there's not a chance. There's a good chance. But yeah, what I'm watching is this hourly fair value gap. I would prefer if it held and then take out these lows. These are really clean lows that are set up here to get taken out. I like them a lot. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. Are you biased? Nah, bro. I don't have a bias right now. To be honest. Yeah, but I mean, it's pretty good. This trading day, I will be trading on a PA account. You guys can see. Let me log out of this thing. That account I traded today, but I am going to be trading on a PA account here. It's like 30 bucks or 20 bucks down from the 50k, but yeah, we have PA account here, so I'm going to be trading very, very light. I'm on MNQ. This is how I usually trade FOMC, super light. Yeah. Just rejected that 5-minute order block. I mean, this thing looks good to see lower. I would anticipate that it sees lower. And it could even be a good short here, right? Right there. A stop loss at these highs here, right? And then target all this low resistance liquidity down to these lows. This is a really, really clean looking setup, I think. ES and NQ are so uncorrelated. Do we have SMT? We go to hourly on ES. Yeah, there's 100% SMT here. We have that order block, and then this is the fair value gap that we're rejecting on NQ, right? If I go to NQ hourly here, same fair value gap. So we have some SMT here at these highs. So kind of adds some confidence to the short. I mean, ES is super, super weak today. So I'd like to see how this plays out. We have a new 4-hour opening in 15 minutes. I'm not taking any trades until that 4-hour opens. No trades until 4-hour. Yeah, ideally, this hourly fair value gap will determine direction. Because if we inverse this, then there's a good chance that market just continues up. All right, because we inverse this fair value gap, and then we have this breaker here, and then there's a lot going on for us to go higher. So this fair value gap here gives a really good sense of direction. We still have an hour or 15 minutes left in this hourly close, so just watch that. The high reacted from 1 hour, yeah, up here. This high here rejected from this order block. So if we get up there, man, it's gonna see higher. Can you analyze 4-hour chart? Compare both ES and NQ. Should be the same, really. Here, give me 1 second, folks. Yeah, I know I was muted stream. I was talking to Discord chat. But yeah, we were talking about the 4-hour here. So the 4-hour, I mean, we still have SMT, like bullish SMT by a lot. You can see this low here. We look at this low on the 4-hour on NQ, lines up with this low on the 4-hour on ES. So we have a lower low on NQ, higher low on ES for now. So if this SMT plays out, obviously, you know, that's huge because this is derived from a 4-hour. So right, this would outweigh a lower intraday time frame SMT. Same way a daily SMT would outweigh a 5-minute SMT, right? That makes sense. Higher time frame will trump the lower time frame. We got about 10 minutes left in this candle close, hourly candle close, along with 4-hour. So I'm very, very interested to see how these two fair value gaps react. I think this will give some good direction on market. Why do you have standard deviation on NQ 4-hour, not the 1-hour manipulation? I mean, you could do either or. It's more personal preference than anything. I just took the first distribution leg on the 4-hour, right? But if I go to a 1-hour, you could take this to, there you go, like that manipulation leg, right? And then you're within the -2, -2.5, so there's a good chance of reverses here. So, I mean, it really could, you could do either or. It honestly doesn't matter too much. But we know this low here is a potential reversal candidate. 9 minutes left till this candle close. MNQ, NAS100, and Nasdaq are the same pairs, yes. What tool to find the two? It's the Fibonacci retracement tool.
Yeah, I'm in here. What's up? Dude, I'm thinking So rates are definitely still getting paused, but depending on what he says today, um, he could say that, it's gonna take a little longer than we thought until we start cutting rates. Bro, if he says that, rest of the week I'm looking for sells. And this gap's getting respected too on NQ.
Where can I watch the FOMC meeting? Bro, it's on YouTube. Although it's irrelevant, it's on YouTube if you want to. If you want to watch it. Loving the jams. Can you share the name of it? Bro, it's Berlin Deep House Music. You always place the setup and not the news, right? Yeah. Yep. That is correct. Oftentimes news is just a smokescreen to run liquidity. Five minutes left on this hourly and 4-hour candle. An important closed. As long as we remain below this high on a lower time frame, stays bearish. Because if we don't get the close above this this fair value gap within the next 3 minutes, then simply just means we have to wait another hour. So we are going to go to the lower time frame then. At that point, watch the lower time frame price action. And as long as it remains below this high, it's bearish. SMT with ES is still there. Guys, somebody watch YM for me. I don't want to clutter up this chart. I know at least one of you guys are always watching YM, so you can keep me updated on that. YM so choppy. Yeah. Here, let me just look at it real quick. Oh god. Yeah, that sucks. We got 2 minutes. New low incoming. In all caps, too. That must mean we have a new low incoming. Yeah, it looks like we... I mean, I'm not going to say anything yet, but we have about almost 30 seconds left. And it's still respecting this hourly fair value gap here. So still have SMT. And everything is there for the short side. Are you favoring downside when we have a bullish for? I'm not favoring down. I'm not favoring any side. I said I don't have a bias. Just watching this fair value gap. That's really what it makes the difference to me, is the fair value gap. Here we go. We got the new 4-hour open. Real nice dump there. BS new lows, NQ higher lows. Should be able to play the 4-hour PO3 here. I mean, it's always a little difficult. You have a bullish fair value gap below here on NQ, which looks like it's currently being disrespected, so. Big bar on my screen is the 4-hour candle, by the way, guys. It's an indicator. What indicator? It's this one right here. Higher time frame, power of 3 by 2 degrees. This thing did reach max expansion for this specific time frame, as you can see. Reached that -4. Let's see what happens down here. See if this thing can turn around. What was the news, guys? Did they pause? Are they pausing? Are they like, what are they doing?
They paused.
They paused?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been 99% that they were pausing for like half the month, and for next month it's probably gonna be the same. But I mean, at 12, it kind of depends what he says at 12:30, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna start yapping, and he'll probably say some bullshit like, "We still need a lot of time."
Yeah. Does not expect it will be appropriate to reduce target range until greater confidence inflation. Okay. It's as far as news, it's fairly neutral. It's what everybody was expecting. No surprise there.
Honestly, I think this is just going to be an excuse for some downside retracement after moves we've been having, but
Yeah,
we'll
I mean,
see.
I wouldn't be surprised. This gets up here, guys. I might try a short. My max size today, guys, is going to be like 2 MNQ on a 50K account. That's literally it. Not the worst looking short here, but the -2, -2.5 here, they line up with nothing really, except for a fair value gap. We have SMT at the highs and we have SMT at the lows. So that's this direction's a little, I don't know. It's, Oh, you went down to 1 minute. Yeah, I mean, really not that much of a difference still. That breaker rejected. No entry for me there.
There's no fire. There's no fire.
You say one contract? Yeah, bro, like 1 or 2 MNQ at most on a 50K funded. Now, if I was trading an eval, sure, I'd fucking slap 50 MNQ like every other live streamer on here and then blow it, and then whenever stream ends, just go buy another one, right? But the way I trade on my funded accounts, especially the smaller ones, 50K, that's a smaller one. with pretty light size. Especially on FOMC, if I'm trading through FOMC. If it's a regular day, I mean, sure, I would definitely take 10 to 20 MNQ without an issue. This thing hasn't really done much yet. I'm so cash, you have a pretty good idea. Not much has happened. Music slapping harder than Nas, bro. It really is. It really is. It's, I don't know what it is, but like as time has gone by, FOMCs have become more and more uneventful, and price doesn't really move as much through FOMC as much as it used to. If you guys remember the, like, dude, 2021 FOMCs, it was like, dude, at 2 o'clock you'd get a move, and by 2:30 the real move set in, and that was it. It's done. Like, it was real easy to play those. Measure the 1 minute standard deviation to hit negative 2.5. Yeah, I know it did. Didn't December FOMC had a blast? Yeah, I think it did. I'm not sure. I crushed it on YM today, done for the day at $9,200. Let's go. $9,200 from him, and then we have Mithy with 20K for the day. GG, guys. Candle will always break out through your monitor. Yeah, bro. So if I take, I mean, if we're dropping down to a 1 minute here, right? Look, we hit the -2 and -2.5 here. Now, if I am to take this deviation here, it would at the very least be this high right here, right? If not this one. If I'm taking that one, our standard deviation for the upside lands at the high that we had created, a session high. So very interesting. I mean, let's see what it's up to and what it does. This lower time frame here, you guys can clearly see there's absolutely nothing going on. Not much here at all. That's why I'm sitting on a 5 minute, and that's why I'm drawing everything. Like all my drawings and everything are deriving from a 5 minute, because the lower time frame is doing nothing. So what's the point of me, you know, dropping down to it? There's no PD array here. Like, There's nothing. Kind of want to short this 5-minute order block. I mean, I don't hate it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate it. We have the same breaker here that we had tested already. But number one, I don't like trading the second test or the third test of a certain PD array, because they get weaker and weaker every time you touch them. That's number one. Number two, if we have already rejected this breaker up here, right, or this general accumulation area, we rejected it. I would have wanted this candle to make a new low. It did not. So that to me is more bullish than it is bearish, right? So at this current point, just taking into account this recent price action from this candle here at 1 o'clock to where we are now, this looks bullish to me. Just based off the fact that we rejected this bearish breaker, could not put in a new low, and is now coming back up. That's bullish to me. So, but you know, obviously, just having a bias does not mean anything. Even if your bias is correct, we need an entry, and there is no solid entry, in my opinion, at the current moment. And we have the tiniest little fair value gap here on a 5-minute right there. Could see what that does. Higher time frame PD arrays within 5 to 1 minute time frame entries for scalps is what got me to over 9,200 today. Yeah, bro. That's all. That's how it should be. That's very solid. Always a higher time frame narrative and then a lower time frame entry is how you should frame your trades. Where'd Jack go? Jack disappeared. How do you get a higher time frame narrative? Oftentimes I can frame both upside and downside movement on a higher time frame. Drawn liquidity, brother. Drawn liquidity paired with higher time frame order flow, meaning which PD arrays do you see being respected, bearish or bullish, right? Live candle aside, like look at the previous closed candles that have already closed. Look at PD arrays that got respected. Look at PD arrays that got disrespected, and go from there. Are you bearish or bullish? Dude, I'm neither at the current moment. I think to me this looks more bullish than it does bearish at the current moment. But obviously that can change at any time. Yeah, I don't really have a set bias as of right now. May sit this out. I'm up from earlier. Peace out. All right, brother. Have a good one. That's probably a good idea. What's the current narrative higher time frame? If you looked at the weekly outlook tweet, the higher time frame narrative obviously is bearish, right? But we are within this -2 to -2.5 standard deviation from the leg that the manipulation leg, not the first distribution leg, on a 4-hour time frame. So after the all-time high sweep and the lower highs here, we have a bearish higher time frame narrative. that can change only if we have reversal structure within this -2 to -2.5, right? Reversal structure means we need to have a change in state of delivery on an hourly, which means we have to close above a open of a down close candle. You see how that hasn't happened here yet? So once that happens, good to go. We have SMT in the -2 to -2.5. Look, just because we have SMT does not dictate an entry. Okay, if we have bullish SMT right here, right? So why don't you go ahead and get an entry long, right? You're not going to, because SMT by itself is not an entry model. SMT is confluence. Weekly IRL to ERL. Yeah, I mean, we are within this weekly fair value gap here. Keep in mind, it's the immediate one after in maximum expansion, right, into all-time highs. It's the immediate weekly fair value gap, right? So number one, keep that in mind. But it is there, and that is a possibility. But it's, again, that's not enough by itself to get an entry, is it? You need a lower time frame or an intraday framework to get your entry. This is, I mean, still nothing's happened here. I think 2:30 to 3 o'clock ish should bring us some better action. Almost a new low here. Yes, put in a new low there. Is this the free version of the PO3 indicator? Yes, it is. I don't feel the need to like have multiple candles from the higher time frame. I could see it on a different screen that you guys aren't able to see. We have this mitigation block right here. This could serve as a pretty good entry if we can. Looks like we're getting the close above it, so not bad. Breaker block right there as well, so I might actually try some longs. SMT with ES at the lows. I'll try some. I'll give it a shot. I'm willing to pick up 5, to be honest. So I got less than half of this position. So for now, I'll probably just keep my stop this low here. 15. ES is giving a falling wedge pattern. Oh, that's gotta work, right? There we go. That's good. That's what it is. We got it now. Just the falling wedge pattern on ES. You gotta get it. Yes. This standard deviation here looks like we should go to that high. Watch that FOMC high there. Falling wedge never fails. All right. I got 3 total. I might stop it at 3. I don't know if I'll add more than 3. 3 should be good. Allows for 3 trims. I'm happy with that. it's enough risk to where I would be happy putting that on like during FOMC, even if I'm to lose several trades on 3 M and Q lots. Should be fine. We're changing up the music, guys. We have to change the music. This guy. There we go. Vibes, vibes. Nice push out of there. I'm gonna move my stop to this low that we just created within this mitigation block. Cut risk in about a third. Nice stop movement there. Wow. It's like they just saw me do that. They're targeting your stop, bro. They are. I swear they're targeting my stop. Let's see. This candle close here should be interesting. 5 minute. Oh wow. They took the stop and they just sent it. Real classy market makers. Down here is an area I'm willing to retry longs. And they definitely look good. They looked good even if I got stopped out, right? Like, I just traded with a little tighter risk there just because it's FOMC. But what I'm gonna do here, this 4-hour candle is starting to look really, really good. I'm probably going to... We just closed over this fair value gap here as well. I'm gonna give it a sec. See if it can come down here. Leaving these highs here. Lower highs, but they're being left here. Actually, this high got broken. I just want to see just a little lower in order to like get a decent entry here. But yeah, up here, this 4-hour candle starts to look very, very promising. Powell is on, answering questions, so. Yeah, we do have 15-minute fair value gap here as well, and 15 minutes, very small breaker. That was so close to the entry. Sucks. That's why we don't chase on FOMC, my friend. It may actually still fill. Why'd it fill me up here? That fucking market order. I'm in, guys. 48 is my entry. Bit difficult to send this out just because the way it moves here, but I would like to add more, but I'm gonna hold off and wait on it. So I literally just have one at the current moment. Pulled into the breaker there. See if we can get another entry somewhere over here. I would love for like an inversion or something to get created right there, so you can enter off of that. That would be beautiful. I'm gonna set the hard stop there. This low. Still only one. As you can see, only one lot. There's no actual move that's taken place here. I mean, this has just been range bound the entire FOMC, so the real move has yet to occur, obviously, right? Has not happened yet. Tested that order block there. So now what we can do is you can move this stop loss up to this low, right? Because realistically it should not go test this order block again because we just tested it. Shouldn't get tested again there. Gonna move that to the side. This 4 hour is starting to look really good. At 140 ticks. 150, 180, almost 200 ticks. Stop loss to break even now, guys. We formed some more PD arrays within here. I would like to get some additional entries. Our target's way above, so I'm not too worried about anything. As far as downside, there you go. There's should be about 230 ticks. Yeah, 230. It's 260, 280. Very nice. Who's in that with me? W's in the shot. W's in the shot. Let's go, baby. 300 ticks. 330 ticks. 350 ticks. Almost to the -2 there. ES closed above the -2.5, so should expand to the -4 now. W's in the shot, man. W's in the shot. Yeah. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know. Guys, if I had multiple, I would be taking partials here, so make sure you guys are... Obviously, this should go without saying, but take some partials. Trim some, trim some. I got 335 entry. GG, baby. Let's go. Almost to the target. 380 ticks. Yeah, I'm rounding up. Something about it. We just hit the -2 there. And this is a very, very good area to fully close or just take most of your position off. Good area to do that. It can still continue higher. It may. ES is definitely going to go to this -4. But yeah, I'm probably going to fully close these out right here at this, at that right there. Yeah, up about $200 on one MNQ lot on a funded account. So I'll take that. Can we get 400? Can we get 400? Boom. Target hit, guys. Target hit. I'm going to be all out. But this trade's completely valid. I mean, you continue to hold this trade. But I'm personally all out there. And you guys, look at how we just read price there. It was... Oh my god. Couldn't have been any better. That was so good. So good. That was a 4R trade there, guys. 4R. Phase 1 pass, thanks to you. Let's go. Just past 100k Apex. Let's go. Yeah, that's it for me. If this closes over -2.5, we are probably going to expand to this -4 and -4.5. Hourly closes in 16 minutes. Remember, if it closes above this right here, we have an inversion, and we also have a breaker right here. These two up close candles are a breaker. So, that's something that you can also long if you miss this original one. That would be the long that you would get after that. Beautiful 4R trade, man. I'll stay on. I'm gonna stay on stream. I was gonna shut the stream off, but I'm gonna stay on. The vibes are good, man. I fuck with everybody in here. Let's go. Let's get things going. Let's keep it going. So if we close above the negative 2.5 here, right? And then we can form a little bit of structure, right? Close above negative 2.5, kind of consolidate a little bit, form some structure, pull back, retrace into either this inversion or the breaker. Oh my god, that would be a perfect long. That would be a perfect re-long into this negative 4. So let's see what this can do. We booked 4R today already. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of this indicator just so we have a nice and clean chart to go off of. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the downside one there. There we go. We got a nice and clean chart. And we also have a 1 hour inversion in 15 minutes. Have you ever jumped back in a position after taking a profit? Yeah, bro. I mean, look, if it's a position like this where you can continue on longing for quite some time. Let me actually remove this to these overnight highs now. You can continue longing for quite some time into the max expansion zone, which by the way just got hit on ES. And I take profit here. If we start to form some structure and get a retracement, I'll re-long it. So it's almost like I never close the trade out. I just get a higher average, you know, if that makes any sense. I think we just closed above negative 2. No. This candle's above negative 2.5. It's got to close there. ES on this specific time frame, the 1 minute time frame, standard deviation went and reached max expansion. Definitely gonna join your group. Been in a few Discord, but you definitely are in a different level. I appreciate that, man. Change state of delivery. Yeah, once this candle closes, yes, exactly. So we have change state of delivery, we have inversion, and we have the breaker. So there's a lot of things going on here. Went full size on MES. Dude, Frank, let's go, baby. You weren't even on stream. You weren't even in the stream. Let's go, Frank. Any promo coming soon for the Discord? Probably not. But if you join the Telegram, you might get a little some. Telegram's in my bio on Twitter. Stop my workout. Yeah, I would have too, bro, to get those entries. Oh, you took it on ES though. Okay, it's fine. Change delivery is when price closes above where liquidity sweep should have been. You just really like overcomplicated the fuck out of that. Change state delivery is whenever you have the liquidity sweep right here, like that. You have a liquidity sweep, and then you have the down close candle, right? The series of down close candles. When you close over the opening price of the down close candle is when you have a change in state of delivery. So we have change in state of delivery at this level. Once this hourly closes in 12 minutes, then we have change in state of delivery. But remember, it has to close above here. It can't just like, obviously it can't hang around this area. It has to close. All right. SMT at the highs now as well. Yeah, SMT at the highs and ES hit the -4, -4.5. This thing should pull back into the -1, -1.5, and we have this fair value gap here. But this is what I wanted, guys, right? Close over the -2.5, build some structure, retracement, and then back up. closed 120 points on 5 contracts. Let's go. Past my 50k valuation. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Let's go, baby. Was kind of right. Yeah, I mean, you probably were. You just said it in such a complicated way that I couldn't possibly understand it. If we can close this hourly as close to the -2 as possible, that would be preferable. Team banking today? Hell yeah, it is, bro. The team's banking every day, but... Yo, guys, if you're in the YouTube stream, make sure you guys like the YouTube stream. If you're not already subbed, make sure you guys subscribe as well. We do this most days. How did you learn this, and do you teach this in your Discord? I learned this over years and years of screen time, and yes, I do teach them. There's a whole course for the Discord. Name of that deviation tool, this is just a Fibonacci retracement tool, guys. Fib retracement tool. If you're in the Discord, in the course, there's a video on literally just the standard deviation. So you guys can go navigate to that video and it'll show everything. This hourly, I don't like as much. We still have 9 minutes left and it's getting pretty close to where I wouldn't want it to close. So I don't know. Here's the -1 to -1.5. We have this thingamajig right here. Fair value right there. But actually, I should mark this with these, just so it doesn't interfere with this hourly one I have. I currently probably can only afford 1 month of your Discord. Do you think if I truly dedicate myself, I can learn by taking the course during the 1 month? Yes, you can. But the only thing is the course isn't like, there's new videos and updates that get rolled out to the course. I try to do them on a nightly basis. So what you will get if you sign up today will be about, like, there's still a decent amount in the course, and you know, towards the end of the stream, if you guys are staying to the end of the stream, I'll show you guys the entire course, what we have so far, but it's about 1/10 of what is supposed to be there, or what will be there. All right, we're through that fair value gap there now. We got a really solid exit up there. Wow. But yes, for what's in there right now, guys, if you're in the Discord just a month and you put in some work, some actual good work, yes, you can learn. You can learn enough to where, you know, you wouldn't even need to stay in the Discord another month. We owe you big time. You just gained another member. Let's go, man. I appreciate you guys. Learn so much from you. The value you give is unbelievable. Guys, you have to just take the value in before the market makers kidnap me, because as you saw in the stream this morning, they already were targeting my stop losses. So, I mean, you know? Keyflow scam, I disabled grandfather. He took 120 for the Discord, gave him 12,000 in profits. True story, that did happen. That did happen. reversing from this -1, -1.5 range. 6 minutes left till this hourly close. Yo, mods, can we ban Shinobi signals? Get him out of here. Mods. I actually don't have any mods. Anybody want to be a mod? Yo, guys, regulars in the stream, who wants to be a mod? Shinobi's not a mod? Nah, dude. Shinobi's just a regular dude, bro. Just like the rest of you guys. He's really just something regular. Shinobi has the biggest ego of all furus that have ever existed. Like, look at him talking about how he's a verified YouTuber. Look at this dude. Guys, if it makes you all feel better, he only caught 300 ticks today, and we caught more than that. So... as a collective group, we are better than Shinobi signals. I have you turned all the way down, so no, they can't hear you. I don't know if it's picking... Here, say whatever you want to say. Go ahead, man.
Hey guys, it's Shinobi Signals, the guy in the chat. I just want to say I only caught 300 ticks while Keyflow was sleeping. This guy slept in today.
Look, man. See, look, this is the beauty of trading, guys. This is the beauty of trading with a time-based model. When you know that your model is not going to present when the time is not right, you can sleep in. You know what I'm saying? You know, I knew that I wouldn't be taking a trade until 1 p.m. today. I knew that. So, what's the reason for me not to sleep in? Matter of fact, I would be mad if I didn't sleep in, because I would have probably taken a trade. I'm not a robot. I would have probably taken a trade earlier. So... when you have a time-based model, guys, you can literally do anything that you want when you know your trade setup is not going to show up. I trade within specific, very, very specific time zones. Within specific 20-minute macros. Honestly, watch some of the course content. It filled in some blanks, pass an eval yesterday. Let's go, baby. Meta Prince, yo, bro, and I think you're newer. You just got back into the Discord too. You used to be in the Discord, but you just got back in after we released the course, and you already passed the eval. That's sick, bro. Mods, let's actually ban this guy. Let's like being serious now. On a serious note, let's get this guy out of here. Lil Day, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's kind of crazy. That's the craziest thing that you could have possibly said. But anything you want is a little crazy. But you know what? One minute left, guys. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this is that we didn't close above this up close candle, so we don't have the breaker entry and the change in state of delivery and the rest of everything. All we have here really is hourly inversion. ES, let's take a look at ES here. So we hit the max expansion at the -4, right? And if we draw this out, the bearish manipulation leg, we have negative 2.5, negative 2 right here, which we're trading within currently. So we'll see if we can get a reversal out of here. NQ is really cutting it close. Ooh. Yeah, nah, it's not looking good for NQ. This might just proceed to go lower. We probably just took profit at the absolute high right there. Draw us to the... Yeah, bro. Just based on this hourly close, I agree with you. And that 2.5 was the top. Tippy top there. Why would you not take profit after that massive candle? Exactly. Have to. I'm gonna get rid of that. We got that right there. Fair value. It would be better if we close under negative 2.5 and then get it though. Close over below negative 2.5 it did. Wow. Here we go, negative 4 on ES. I personally would not short this just yet, only because of the way this looks. Why don't you use 1 hour PO3, bro? You can, but I prefer the 4 hour because it's a higher time frame, and there's only 2 of them that happen every day. Right? You get the one at 10 a.m. and then you get the one at 2 p.m. and that's it. If I use a 1 hour PO3, bro, that's like a one trade that I would be taking every hour, or multiple trades even, for every hourly candle you get. So I don't think it's, you know, I'd like limiting the amount of setups that I look at per day or trade per day. And the way to do that is by using the 4 hour PO3 instead of the 1. You could, bro, realistically, if you wanted to, you could trade a 5-minute PO3, right? You could trade a 15-minute PO3. Why does nobody do that? Because you could do that too. So yeah, it looks like NQ is gonna the daily here. Now this is off of a 4 hour, right? The this. So if we close 4 hour below negative 2.5 today, let's get a little extension there out of there. Okay, so we'll color it red. We'll do a little bit of that action. Okay, so if we close below on NQ, below negative 2.5 on a 4 hour, it's going straight to that negative 4.5. And that, my friends, lines up with the daily fair value gap we have, which is within discount. Fair value gap and order block there. So really just depends on this this 4 hour close now. New weekly low. Did we make a new weekly low already? Yeah, we did. I mean, but that's to be expected, right? That's to be expected. It's the FOMC Wednesday. We were gonna make a new weekly low. That was bound to happen. So were we trading the manipulation of the 4 hour PO3 then? Yeah, bro, exactly. We were trading the manipulation of the 4 hour PO3. That is correct. Manipulated straight into this high, right? And that was it. Done for after that. And it maxed out where? It maxed out at the negative 2.5 to negative 2 standard deviation. Yeah, we literally took profit at the absolute top. There's that negative 2.5 4 hour one, as well as this 5 minute negative 2.5. I'm not anticipating or expecting a reversal from here. In fact, looks better if we were to actually continue lower, but it can happen. Little 1 minute fair value right there that you could potentially use as an inversion if you really wanted to. And that trade would be so, like, it would look like this. So whatever this low gets put in, right? I mean, let's say the low's right there. Let's say that's the low of the candle. Your entry would be on the break, and then, you know, I would personally probably tolerate this reaccumulation area for another 4 hour. Let's see. I'm not gonna take it, but I'm watching this. Right there. And this didn't fully close above, so there you go. And then the low there, so 4.14R to this accumulation area. I mean, again, I'm not taking it. I'm just kind of observing and watching here. Call that new weekly low. Yes, sir, you did. You did. You came in here and the first thing you said in all caps was that we're going to a new weekly low. So, GG. Three, 2. Oh yeah, we have it on. We have that on ES as well. See what that does there. It's very rare that an FOMC day will be like range bound like this. More often than not, it's usually continuation. So I would think that's a pretty high chance that it rejects this 15-minute breaker if it can get up there and then see lower prices to close below the negative 2.5 on the 4-hour. But anything can happen. I have seen one time, there was one single time where I saw a search and destroy or seek and destroy conditions FOMC once. Do you think it bounced because it entered the new weekly opening gap? I don't know, bro. I don't have that marked out. I'll be honest with you. All right, here we go. Bearish change delivery on the 15-minute. Yes, but yes. No, no buts. Yes. Here's a breaker. Such a large range. If I look at it in that time frame. Stick to the 5. All right. Do you know if 1 day pass is still? Yeah, I think it is. I believe 1 day pass is still available on Apex accounts. But I am going to call the stream here, guys. I don't think much is going to happen. We got a really nice trade. I'm not itching for another one. But if we pull into this breaker, consider, looking for a short. That's really the only setup, but yeah. So I'm gonna call off here. Oh yeah, let me just show you guys the course. All right, so let's do that real quick. Let me open up. Let's go. There you go. All right, so hold up. All right, so let's do this. All right, here we go. So here's the I mean, this is what it looks like after you actually purchase your subscription and everything. You go in here. Here you go. You have the full course. So it starts with establishing a narrative, and you have liquidity markets here. So if we preview as a student, so each one has its own video, right? So all of them have their own videos, so on and so forth. Goes through all that stuff, standard deviation projections. Then we get into PD arrays. There's again, like I said, there's still more videos being uploaded to this. PD arrays, and all these videos I've tried to keep fairly small, unless it's like more complicated things. Then obviously you have to, you know, get a little more into it. But yeah, most of these videos you guys will see are like 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 7 minutes. PD arrays, market profiling. So you have market profiles, goes over that. And then like this, you have all of the, you know, nice stuff going on right there. Daily bias using the economic calendar, pretty cool. And then you have several entry models. So building an entry model, the TGIF setup, unicorn, turtle soup, change in state of delivery. Yeah. So there's that's what we have in there so far. Again, there's more stuff that will and is getting uploaded. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, but I would not recommend that course if you're like a complete beginner to ICT, because that's not who it's for. It's if you have like an intermediate knowledge, and then, you know, you can learn more in there. But yeah, so I will see you guys, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, but peace out, stream.